get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Jones once more. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
Go.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Check, Bobcat. Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Let's take 19. Let's go now.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. He's on the move. He got it! Interception!
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
60 Bison. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going to push one deep down the... It's complete inside the 35. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now they send their back in motion right. As a man, Justin Jefferson reaches the 40 into the red zone. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. Justin Jefferson touchdown. Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Now Prater on to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Timberwolves. Hut.
Travis. As his target, it's John Wilson. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Viking 18. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Travis to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Achane on the inside give. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready. Go.
2nd down carry for Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Go. Ready.
Back to throw, Travis. Taking his shot deep down. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Seattle touchdown. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. On now is York to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
Ready, ready.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Connects with his back. Aaron Jones. This is ahead for about 5. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. From the 27. Into the hands of Jefferson. Complete. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Hold the ready.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly...
Okay, ready?
We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. The left side brought in by Hopkinson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Tempo.
Working quickly here.
Hawk 70. Take go.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Finds his target, Mason. And this one doesn't go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion at a premium in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Hopkinson reels it in. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run the draw with Jones. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Third. Right there. Third. Ready?
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You can almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Go street.
The pitch is to Jones. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. A pick up of 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with a loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Mason. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Vikings can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Now Prater on to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Chop alert! Ready?
They'll start the drive with Achan. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Let's go!
They're set up at the 35 now.
60. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's complete, right side. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. The Seahawks with the football. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Let's go, let's go.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the
Cardinal,
line.
18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Hunt.
3rd down from the gun. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Set, ready. Hunt, hunt.
Here's Travis. To the sideline, and it is incomplete. Short of line to gain, more than mattered anyway on 4th down.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive.
Here we go,
1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 41. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Cougar 19. Set. Go.
Here's A.J. up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. Second down now, 7 to go.
Ready. Ready.
From the 39. Short pass caught by his tight end. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Go. Ready.
Travis setting up to throw. He's got a man left. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. No place to go, so he just threw away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's caught along the left sideline. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 range, 70 range. Hut, hut.
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. It's caught. This is Dave Davis. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On the set.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
19. Let's go. Stop below 18. Ready, ready.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Has the connection to Hopkinson.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, a 40-yard look. McManus sends it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Roll, roll. Let's go now. Get up.
Running left, here's A-Chain. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Set, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Here we go, set.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And the defense flows over to make the play outside. No gain on the play that time, and it'll be 3rd and 12.
This wide receiver run game, what it really does, Kate, is it tests the soundness of your defense. How assignment sound are you? Well, that was an excellent example of this defense doing its work on the practice field and, more importantly, put into execution on the game field.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set. Set, go.
Chan, a first down carry. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down.
Ready. Hut.
Now Travis. Diving right side. Got it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Go. Hut, hut.
First down from the red zone. Has the 10 close. Touchdown Seattle. In the close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
York now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On now is York to kick this one away. Fields the hard squib kick. Return's looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Go.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Man in motion here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Goes for the hurry-up offense here. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Has it at the 7. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Let's go now.
Vikings electing not to kick it. The offense staying out there. They're going for 2. Back to the air. McCarthy escapes the pocket. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Ready.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, shot. Hut.
Back now, pressure on its way. Toward the sideline and cut by Wilson. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
On the ready.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
60 Maverick, 60. Here we go. Ready.
From the 38. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Cut out left. It's inside the 10. There he is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, You got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick.
Okay,
Getting
ready?
another shot at 2 here.
Hiking 18. Let's go.
He's throwing for it. And he's got a man. Complete. And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion. Now he's York to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco. Ready?
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Come 19. Come 19.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll get this to Jefferson. And they get this down to the 28.
Now,
Offense up to the line fast. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he's able to push forward to the 25.
Hey.
Offense in the hurry up here.
65 back. 65.
2nd and 6 now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Chooses to bring this one out. Returns looking good so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Bronco 80. Hut.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Come on. Set. Ready?
Trying again, following the sack. Gets everything he has under this throw. He's got it inside the 25. He takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push this to an 8-point game. So no mistake mistake in that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Seahawks push the lead to 2 scores now. On now is York to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Working quickly here.
19 tight. Pioneer.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. McCarthy operating from the pistol. That's caught for the 1st. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Oh, it's not it! And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down.
Ready! 7 Pirates! Ready!
Throwing it again here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Let's go now.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
60 Eagle! 60 Eagle!
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go, shot!
They motion the tight end over.
Ready?
Third and long for him here. Achan reels it in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready, set.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Mustang 19. Here we go, here we go.
Travis to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Man, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. First and 10.
Go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Okay, break.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Go.
McCarthy looking to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw. He has the first over the middle. Run down, and at the end he loses the football. It's top 3. And they get back on top of it, but he's touchdown. So no final.